Well, I think it's about one of the most interesting royal photographs that I've ever seen. Um, it's it's very unexpected. When I was told that Prince Louis had taken a photograph of his mother, you can imagine the kind of photograph that occurred to me. And then here we see this extraordinary scene, in a forest with all these trees and her sort of in this religious pose with her arms out. I think it's a fascinating picture. What I would be really interested to know is what happens when somebody goes out and does a sort of vox pop in the streets and asks people what they think. I think some people will love it and some people will be quite sort of disturbed by it. But I think it's absolutely fascinating, and I think it's wonderful rapport between a son and his mother. I think it's that's a lovely thing. Prince Louis is only 6 years old, and there he is taking pictures like this. I know cameras are quite sophisticated these days, but even so, and this pose that he has her in, it's very thought-provoking, and I think it should go into the National Portrait Gallery, of which she is either, I can't remember, president or patron. Well, it's quite dark, It could be a poster for a film, and that film would not be a very light comedy, I don't think. That's the impression I get. And so it's a kind of serious picture, but and then of course this next to it is this other juxtaposed message from her, which again is quite thought-provoking. I've only had the chance to look at this picture for the last 20 minutes or so, and it's lots and lots of contradictory thoughts are spinning through my head. I think it's, as I say, one of the most interesting pictures I've seen for a very long time. I think it's always interesting, an interesting combination of a son taking a picture of his mother. I think that's interesting. She looks very happy, although, as I say, it is quite a dark picture. She's wearing dark clothes. She's in a very wintry. It's not a sunny picture by any means. She is wearing dark clothes. She's in a wintry setting. The trees are dead. The stump that she's standing on is dead. The leaves around her are all dead. She's the only living thing in the middle of it. She's smiling happily, but you have to look quite carefully to see that. So, there's a lot going on in that picture. I think it's really interesting, and I bet you when he goes to school, he'll be thoroughly commended for having taken it.